Welcome to What's New Tuesday. Last week we did outdoor display, so we have a lot to show you today, a wide variety of things, many different ages. And I wanted to start though with our craft for today, which is make your own flower crowns. And this is a very fun craft, and you can make headbands, tiaras, so you'll get to pick one and pick the colors of flowers and stuff like that. So that's a really fun craft for girls, and you can register online or call in the store. We are still taking registrations because we don't want to overload the tables. We're still social distancing. That's hard to say 3 times fast. Okay, so we're going to start today with the Wild Toys. A lot of you have seen these because we have these on a play table in both locations, and they're very chunky, heavy duty, and you just use them by pushing down and pushing them forward, and they go a pretty far distance. And the new one for this company is Fire Buggy Bert, and so it's you can get the fire truck and the fire buggy, and it would be a great go together toy. Okay, this is new for us, this building peacock, and it's really cool, very adorable, and I like the motor skills that it can develop. You can stack these peacock feathers in all different kinds of different ways, and I just wanted to show it to you because I think it's pretty cool, all the different things you can do with it. So this is a build and stack peacock, and you can do this in many different variations. Oops, Jeff's gonna zoom in on there.
Good.
That's good? Okay. I'm gonna take it down though so I don't crash it because I have a lot to talk about today. So just build this back up. A new thing from the same line, Kadoozy, is this robot for kids, and it's really cool. The arms and the legs both move. You can use the button on the top to change his eyes, and then you press his vest and it talks.
I love all the clicking.
I like this part. Yeah, so he can sit down actually. So he's pretty cool. He's new. He's new for Kadoozy as well, not new just for us. And also, we have new from Fat Brain, their Tinker Rings. And the Tinker Rings are magnetic rings that you can take apart, and then you can just keep going. Magnets are, I'm still a big proponent of magnets. So that's pretty fun. I'm also big on USA Made, believe it or not. I'm sure you guys heard me talk about that before. And Green Toys is made in California out of recycled plastic milk cartons. And this is their new, and we were on the first shipment of getting this, the RV camper set. So it comes with the SUV, the camper, and the boat. And the boat would float in water. It's detachable. Comes with a mouse and a duck. He's the captain of the boat. And the picnic table, even a grill to grill their hot dogs and chicken. So that's pretty cool. And then another thing, this is called Twist and Spin. This is new for us, and it's got a bumpy surface. You can stand on it or sit on it, and it develops balance and builds core strength. So this is really cool. Whoops, I'm losing my little buddy. So this is new from Folk Manus, this puppet. I'm just gonna show you a few games real quick that came in. We got some new playing cards from Peaceable Kingdom. So they're just regular decks of cards, but on the front are donuts, dinosaurs, and kitties. So that's fun. We used to carry the LCR game in a tube, and now we have this nice little carry case tin. And the last game I'm going to show you is called Squirrels. And Jeff might want to talk about this a little bit because they played this at the Oakmont meeting last night? No, last week.
Thursday night, yeah. It was a good game. We liked it. We had 5 of us playing, and it's up to at least 5 or 6. But it's a card game that is interestingly complicated. There are about 5 different action cards, and with each action card, not only is there a unique thing that you have to that happens in the game, like maybe you'll take one from each other player, or you have a quarrel, and when you have a quarrel, that's like war in when you're playing war in cards. So when you're having a quarrel, a squirrel, we are all laying a card down, and the highest card wins. It's fun. It was a good time. We enjoyed it. So I think you will too.
Good. We also got in a replenishment of our sticker books that are extremely popular, and I brought in a lot this time. But along with that, with Usborne, is their magic painting books. This one's the first magic painting, and you dip the brush in water, and these are nice big pages for little ones. But we also restocked the regular magic painting, and so it's as easy as putting water on your brush and paint away, and it's pretty soothing. And so this one's the zoo book.
Just water, huh?
Just water, and the paintbrush is included. Okay, so we're gonna move on to some books because we got a lot of books in this week. This one's been very popular for us, the Hello Neighbor, the Mr. Rogers story. Excellent. I learned things by reading this book. It was really good. But because people are liking Mr. Rogers, I saw that they now make Mr. Rogers books that help children, because Mr. Rogers was always trying to help children get through certain problems. And this one's when a pet dies, making friends. I need to read that one too. Going to the potty, I don't need to read that one. And the new baby. So those are pretty good titles that if you need something to help your children through, that would be a good one to get. We got workbooks in too. We restocked our highlight workbooks because kids should stay learning through the summer. So these Kumon books came in this past week. And Kumon is a very well-known name in workbooks. And we restocked our Who Was. So we have some new titles in Who Was. And Who Was Mr. Rogers is a new title for us. But along with that, and I'm excited about these, are Who Was workbooks. So if you love the Who Was books, like a lot of kids do, this would be Who Was Grade 2. They take excerpts out of the Who Was books and they give you things to do with that. So Sally Ride, I think she was the first astronaut, if I'm right. Yeah, the first lady astronaut. So there's also, whoops, pretty slippery. There's a page of different ones. So a crossword puzzle with some of the popular Who Was books. So these I think these are excellent too.
Grade 2, grade 3. What else do you have? Is that there? 2 and 3?
That's all that came in. The rest were on back order.
Okay.
So we also got in this really cute book, Tiny T-Rex, and we had Tiny T-Rex and Impossible Hug before, and it flew off the shelf. So we got that back in, and cute little stories about the little tiny T-Rex, and good graphics. And so that one's fun. This one had me laughing upstairs. I was reading this upstairs and I just started laughing. This is a very good book. I highly recommend this. Camping Spree with Mr. McGee. And I wish I had time to read you this story because it's really funny. So it's about Mr. McGee going camping with his dog, and I forget what the dog's name is, but they end up crashing their camper into the water. Just a very fun book. A Story for Bear. And then my personal favorites for older children, they could even be reading chapter books, is Bill Pete. Bill Pete was one of the first cartoonists for Walt Disney, and then he started writing his own children's books. And they're a little longer than your regular picture book. You can see there's a lot of words on there, but kids still, 2nd, 3rd grade, still like pictures.
Great stories.
I still like pictures, but they are a longer story and more involved. So we've got Kermit the Hermit, The Unsinkable Sea Serpent, the caboose that got loose, and Chester the worldly pig. I don't
remember
really
him.
want to spoil it, but
Yeah, don't.
okay, don't. Okay, that's a good story. Okay, then we got in from Things and Cosmos, which is our favorite science company, is the Groovy Glowing Candy Lab, and I did this with 4 of my grandchildren on staycation, and I would recommend doing it with 1 child at a time. There's just not enough stuff in here for 4 children all at one time, and they all wanted to do it. So I would highly recommend doing this with 1 child at a time. But it was fun and interesting.
But it made a lot of little pieces too. Like there's enough things in there for 4 kids to eat all this stuff. But
yeah, it comes with this candy
it's
mold.
pretty involved. Yeah, you just want to slow down and do it.
Yeah, and you would think that it's more like gummy candy. It's more like Jello Jigglers that used to be popular a couple years back. We restocked our Playmobil, and some of the new carry cases are the go-kart. So it's a nice case that comes with a lot of little pieces kids love. So we got that go-kart, a construction site.
Good.
And there's 2 unicorn sets. This one's the fairy unicorn, but there's also a princess unicorn one back there. We got some other styles too, like the Lucky in her house. We restocked Brooder, which was a little bit hard for us to get in, but we finally got our shipment in. So we have the police Dodge Ram truck with a police officer and a sound bar, and this is brand new for Brooder this year. And another one for Brooder, new one for Brooder this year, is the Dodge Ram truck with a horse trailer and horse. So this is a lot of fun. And then the last thing that I want to show you is we got some extra large round pop fidgets in, and these ones are really cool. These are the ink pen with a pop top. So there's different ones. I think I got this one's the game controller. This one looks like a grape float, grape milkshake, grape something with white on the top. So this is what we have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, you can visit us at castletoysandgames.com. We still do curbside delivery, local delivery, shop in the store, call us in the store, and we'll help you out that way. We're here to help you, and thank you very much.